Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob back here once again with another video, and from one uncle to another. That's what we're gonna be doing today. A review on a WWE um, Ultimate Edition Uncle Howdy figure from obviously WWE Wrestling. If you don't know who he is a character played by Bo Dallas, which is brother of wrestler Bray Wyatt, played the Fiend, who sadly passed away, and then his brother is now being played. Is playing the role of character Uncle Howdy, which is like a horror themed type character, which has a mask and that attire on. And yeah, this is the Ultimate Edition. So these are pretty good, these Ultimates that have come out. And I believe this was released not long ago, is it right? So I was thinking it was released a while ago, but looking on the release date, it said it was released sometime this year. But some that says it's released next year, or well, I don't know if that's just another figure or what's going on here. I'm a bit confused. It doesn't even say there's a release date on the figure. But anyway, yeah. So Uncle Howdy, obviously really popular in WWE now, and this is the Ultimate Edition. You get some pretty good images. I'll put this up on eBay for around £34. UK price in England. There's good images on the back there, setting it up the opponent for Sister Abigail there, I guess. I don't know if who's that? Is that Karen Cross? I don't know who that is. I don't remember him doing that to Karen Cross. Can't think of who that is. Does look like Karen Cross, but I don't remember him doing that to him. Anyway, I believe the attire is from an episode of Raw sometime last year. But you know, since it's been better, since Uncle Howdy's been uh, on WWE, I believe it's pretty much been the same costume. I think. I don't remember seeing it any differently. I know Bray and the Fiend has had quite a few different attires, but I don't know if Uncle Howdy has had any different attires. But anyway, this is the one that's with his figure, and it looks pretty nice. There's the mask that he's got on, and you can see the beard coming through. It looks like a pretty good beard, so it's pretty good detail on there. Just coming through, obviously that's Bo Dallas's beard, and then the mask. It's pretty nice. Obviously not as good as the Fiend's mask. I really like that mask on the Fiend, but it's pretty nice. Actually, it's got the white eyebrows and the white beard there on the actual mask, and then obviously the white hair, which is kind of like the one on the Fiend. I don't think it's exactly the same, but it's kind of like the white hair that's on the Fiend mask. I think the one on the Fiend might actually be yellow though. I can't remember. I can't remember if it's white or yellow, but similar, but not the same. And the mask obviously is not the same. But yeah, the detail looks quite good on that beard. It does on camera, and it's quite a nice shade of brown there. Yeah, pretty nice head sculpt. The body, we've got sort of like a black vest underneath with silver studs. And then we've got a sleeveless shirt jacket. It's got a bit of length to it. So it goes around. Now it's Now, it hasn't actually got the sleeves. I think it's supposed to have sleeves, but what they did was they actually put the sleeves on the interchangeable arms, which is quite funny. So instead of giving a full jacket, they just put a jacket with no sleeves, and then when you've got the jacket on, you're supposed to have these arms on that have got the shirt jacket sleeves. And then when he takes it off, you're supposed to have the arms which don't have the sleeves on, which is a bit strange. But I guess it's all to do with like, you know, too much fiddling about trying to get a full jacket on through the arms, which is sometimes a bit tricky. But anyway, yeah, they did that anyway. So it's got obviously the sleeves on the arms, but it's not actually part of the jacket. Then we've got sort of like plainy black trousers with a belt. And then we've got some quite basic black boots with laces. Yeah, pretty nice. And then we've got one hand that's not got a glove on and one hand that has. And obviously you can see the detail on the glove, which says Bray there, and obviously in memory of Bray, who sadly passed away. Really terrible, really. He died quite young. I think he was at about 36 when he passed away. Really terrible. Certainly missed. I think people don't appreciate. I think people, popularity just. I think he was popular anyway when he sort of at the later stages of his career, Bray, and then obviously becoming the Fiend became even more popular. And then since his passing, it's become even more popular. But yeah, really tragic, really. Bray, his brother Bo, he's certainly pulled himself together to, remain. It couldn't have been easy going through the loss of his brother and having to continue, in the same company that his brother was in, and then he passed away and trying to keep it together. But he's keeping his memory alive, and this certainly his character Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six keeping that sort of the tradition of his horror theme going and doing it for his memory of his brother. But yeah, it's a pretty nice looking figure. Good head sculpt, good body. Quite like it. It's pretty good. The articulation is, I think it's pretty standard on most of the figures. I'm not a huge, now I'm a huge wrestling fan. I'm not a huge collector of the figures. I'll just get the ones I'm mostly getting are sort of like the horror themed ones like Undertaker, Sting, and all that. I mean, I could very well get all the characters, but I'm trying to keep with my theme of horror and hardcore action. I don't really want to mess it up or, you know, add characters that don't fit in. But yeah, it's a pretty good figure. As I said, the articulation is quite standard on most of these type of figures. The arms go side to side. There's articulation in the elbow. There's articulation in the elbow joint. The hands rotate round and round, 360, I guess. Same on the other side. The arms are pretty good articulation. At the head, obviously goes side to side. I'm not sure it goes up and down. Might go up and down a little bit, but anyway, left and right. The body, this was articulation certainly on the body there. It's got the double sections, so they're movable on there. The legs go up and down, obviously, side to side. A bit restriction. Don't go fully extended, so you can't do the splits very well, but not that you'd want to. But yeah, they go up and down, a bit of side to side. There's a joint on the knee. There's a bit of movement on the foot. There's a bit of articulation, but not much. So that's that. Now, accessories. There's not many of these ultimates. And it's accessories. It's more like interchangeable hands rather than accessories. I mean, the only accessory I think they get that is really say as an accessory is the lantern. which you get also Bray Wyatt used to carry. Quite distinctive. I don't know if it's the same one that Bray used or a totally different one, but there's that. It's quite a cool accessory. I'm certainly going to have him on display holding that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Lantern. Obviously, you carry it, the handle there. It's pretty good. You get the hat, obviously, to go on him. Completes his look. You get two interchangeable heads. The first one, I mean, they're not really much different than the ones going on. As I said, I don't really count these as accessories. I think they just when there's not much that you can add, they just throw in like heads and the hands, but it's not really accessories. It's just swaps over. I'm not really a massive one for keep changing and messing around head sculpts. But anyway, there is stuff too. If you were to change it, I think one's more of an open closed, more of a closed mouth than that one. The other one is more sort of open. But it's sort of like the one that's got on the figure, sort of like just a gritting his teeth kind of look. The one's more open. We can see the tongue there. And then the other one is sort of more closed mouth. I mean, as I said, I'm not really bothered about the facial expressions. I quite like the one that's got on there. But anyway, the interchangeable arms. I'm sure there was another arm. I thought there was another arm, but maybe there wasn't. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, if you were to remove the jacket and have him, so if he was going to fight without the jacket, you'd have that arm on. So it's better to take that off, then the sleeves, and then you'd have that arm. So it would appear he's got the jacket off fully with the sleeves on. But I'm certainly going to have him on display with the jacket and the hat and holding the lantern. Certainly not going to be the in-ring look without the hat and that. I think it looks so much better with the hat and that. But that's just my view. But anyway, there's that. You do get another wristband, gauntlet, whatever you want to call it, to guard him. I think he's supposed to have that when he has the jacket off, because obviously it would be hidden if you'd had it on underneath the jacket. So I guess you put that on when you take the jacket off. But there's that, quite nicely detailed. And then there's another hand. This is the same hand as the other hand, only it's just open. And again, Bray, in memory of his brother there, on the glove, which is a nice touch. I think I'll just have the one that's closest. Obviously, you would have that on to carry the lantern. Can't carry the lantern if he has that hand, so it's going to definitely be that hand. Yeah, so that's pretty much the accessories. As I said, I don't really count those head sculpts as accessories or an arm. Count mainly just the lantern, but that's what you get with the figure. Not really much, but I guess that's what you get with this figure. I mean, I mainly built it for the figure. I mean, it wasn't really necessary about the accessories. I mean, with stuff like NECA and stuff, obviously it is the figure and the accessories, but really this was mainly just to get the figure because I wanted the figure in the collection. So I wasn't really too bothered about the other stuff. But yeah, that's that. Anyway, overall thoughts. Yeah, it's a pretty nice figure, as I said. Certainly don't like it as much as my Bray Wyatt Fiend figure. Really love that character, and obviously love Bray. But it's definitely a cool looking figure, and it certainly goes well with the Bray figure. I'm going to try and have them both on display if I can. If not, this will go somewhere else. Bray Wyatt is on display and certainly will stay there. But yeah, I'll try and get this on display next to it possibly, but if not, as I said, it will go somewhere else. Bray is staying put. So guys, that's it. Yeah, overall maybe I'll go maybe an 8 on this. I can't think of any wrong with it. Maybe just the fact that I just don't like it as much as Bray. But yeah, it's a pretty good figure. So guys, that's going to be it for this review. You guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos. I'll see you guys next week. Take care, bye for now. See you soon. Thanks for watching.